Welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Jessica Klein. First on the local scene. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves has urged farmers and fisherfolk in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to come together and take advantage of potential collaboration opportunities with Sandals Resort. This collaboration involves supplying seafood and other produce. In a press conference on the 4th of March 2024 at the Cabinet Room, the Prime Minister stressed the importance of unity among farmers and fisherfolk to meet Sandals' consistent demand for high quality produce at affordable prices. He emphasized the crucial role of a dependable supply chain in the hospitality sector and highlighted the positive impact that collaboration could have on the agricultural and fisheries industries. The Prime Minister called for a shift from traditional farming methods towards more diversified and competitive practices that align with contemporary standards. Dr. Gonsalves connected the necessity for a skilled workforce in agriculture and fisheries to his education reform initiative aimed at providing workers with adaptable skills to meet the evolving demands of these sectors. He expressed his confidence in the collective strength of local farmers and fisherfolk, envisioning a future where their combined efforts would significantly enhance the agricultural sector and benefit the entire nation. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves has emphasized the importance of the 8th CELAC Summit Declaration, spanning nearly 100 paragraphs, as a significant step towards improving the lives of people across 33 represented nations, including St. Vincent and the Grenadines. During a press conference at the Cabinet Room on March 4th, 2024, the Prime Minister expressed his satisfaction with the comprehensive nature of the declaration. It covers essential areas aimed at promoting positive development and cooperation among member nations, potentially benefiting citizens and residents alike, showcasing each nation's dedication to common goals. The Prime Minister also urged Vincentians to maintain the nation's cleanliness, warmth, and welcoming spirit, noting that with upcoming activities, including the Cricket World Cup in June, it is important to enhance the nation's reputation. He encouraged citizens to take pride in their role as hosts and ambassadors, showcasing the warmth and hospitality that defines St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Gonsalves also expressed optimism about future collaborations and positive outcomes from the CELAC Declaration, affirming the nation's commitment to regional cooperation and development. Still on the local scene, Flow has announced in a press release that upcoming changes and enhancements will influence the value and pricing of some standalone broadband and bundle packages. Effective from April 1st, 2024, Flow will introduce a slight price adjustment for specific bundle and broadband packages. The adjustment will vary by product or service, with an average increase of 3% in reference to the release. Despite the price adjustment, the company will enhance internet speeds to provide more value to customers, ensuring fast and reliable internet and entertainment services. While acknowledging that price changes can impact customers' budgets, Flow has assured that this decision was carefully considered, taking into account rising production costs, inflation, and market dynamics. The release says that Flow aims to maintain competitive pricing while upholding the quality and service expected by customers. On the regional scene, St. Lucia's North McCool MP Jeremiah Norbert, who recently stepped down as Deputy Speaker of the House of Assembly on February 27, 2024, has now been sworn in as the Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister, with the specific responsibilities of crime prevention and persons with disabilities. Norbert will collaborate closely with Prime Minister of St. Lucia, Philip Pear, who will retain the national security portfolio. Having previously served as a police officer, Norbert has been entrusted with managing crime and addressing issues concerning individuals with with disabilities during a period marked by a rise in violent crime, mostly gun related. St. Lucia has reported 20 homicides in 2024 thus far. Prime Minister Pear anticipates that Norbert's appointment will enhance the government's commitment to citizen security and enhancing the quality of life for its people. In an update regarding a medical incident involving Home Affairs Minister Dr. Virginia Albert Payote, Pierre disclosed that Norbert would temporarily oversee her ministry until he officially assumes his role as a government minister. As a new cabinet member, Norbert expressed his dedication to his new position and vowed to fulfill his responsibilities diligently. He also praised the Prime Minister's innovative decision to appoint a minister dedicated to persons with disabilities. Before the general elections on July 26, 2021, Norbert tragically lost his leg in a motorcycle accident. Various animal welfare organizations who believe that animal abuse is not being taken seriously in Barbados have reiterated their plea for the government to enforce legislation against animal abuse, with one group pursuing a judicial review. This follows an incident which saw a 28-year-old man receiving probation earlier this year after admitting to cruelty that led to the death of his dog. The Be Their Voice organization is determined to see severe penalties imposed for animal cruelty in Barbados rather than lenient outcomes. Together with representatives from Action for Animals Barbados, the Horse Charity, and Ocean Acres Animal Sanctuary, they are advocating for a more serious approach to animal abuse. This issue of unenforced animal abuse laws is not unique to Barbados, but is prevalent across the Caribbean. The plea from Barbadian organizations echoes throughout the region, highlighting the lack of regard for animals' well being and the inadequacy in enforcing existing laws. In many Caribbean countries, existing animal cruelty laws are seen as outdated, insufficient, and lack strict enforcement. Despite the challenges, there are commendable individuals and NGOs across the Caribbean working tirelessly to combat animal cruelty and provide care for abused and abandoned animals. These efforts are set to contribute to a more compassionate society and will help reduce aggressive and antisocial behaviors associated with animal abuse. And finally, on the international scene, France has made history by becoming the first country to explicitly incorporate the right to abortion into its constitution. Parliamentarians voted to amend the country's 1958 constitution to ensure women's guaranteed freedom to terminate pregnancies. The overwhelming 780 to 72 vote was met with a standing ovation in the parliament at Versailles upon the announcement of the results. President Emmanuel Macron hailed the decision as a source of French pride that conveys a universal message. Despite criticism from anti-abortion groups and the Vatican, the move received strong public support, with around 85% of the population backing the constitutional amendment to safeguard abortion rights. While other nations include reproductive rights in their constitutions, France is the first to explicitly promise guaranteed access to abortion. This amendment marks the 25th change to France's constitution and the first since 2008. After the vote, the Eiffel Tower in Paris was illuminated in celebration, displaying the message, "My body, my choice." Prime Minister Gabriel Attal stressed the importance of protecting the right to abortion, stating that women's bodily autonomy should not be subject to external decisions. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 5:30 p.m. for WEFM's evening news, and we thank you for listening.